I do.
Good. Glad to hear that.
I work night shift tonight. I might have to get on the elliptical.
There you go.
I'm curious. I know you picked up a lot of drive. It sounds like in the military. Some of it, of course, you had to have going in.
Sure.
But how are the other guys that you were with? Are they doing stuff like this, or keep up with them much? Or
A lot, yeah. They're doing. A lot of the guys that you and I was in, they're either still active or they've gotten out, and they're all trying to find something like this, or like they create their own companies, or they're part of another buddy's company.
It's like sort of like the NFL. You can't be at that level at
It's
time
hard,
and
it's
just
hard,
stop.
like, or go to a desk job.
Right.
It's impossible for those guys. They've all kind of created their own opportunities.
Cool. Yeah.
So cool, man. Thank you for the question.
Yeah. Hey, thanks for coming.
Yeah, no, my pleasure.
Has a passion for helping others through fitness and business development. He believes through persistent conquering of challenges, a more successful and stronger person is built. He loves his family, friends, hot coffee, cold beer, working hard, and playing harder. So please join me in welcoming our first guest speaker, Mr. Dale King.
You're welcome.
First of all, I want to say thank you for inviting me to be here. It's a pleasure and it's an honor to be here, especially talking on the subject of wellness. It was very cool to see that you guys measured those statistics and markers. And what I would kind of like to veer the conversation towards is not just settling for wellness, but for super wellness. In this case, what we describe as fitness. And the minute I say fitness, it's going to automatically turn people off, especially if you don't like working out. But just kind of bear with me as we go through this. So our definition of fitness is being able to perform work across broad time and local domains. So essentially, fitness is developing your own capability for anything that life throws at you, anytime, anywhere. We're talking about all-encompassing. So we're talking about it's mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual. And all those areas need to be developed in tandem together. And you can't have one outperforming the other. Physical fitness unlocks a lot of that. It gives you the confidence that you are capable to perform any of those tasks anywhere, anytime. But more importantly, it's mental toughness and mental strength that each person needs to have and the ability to have. Okay, so we got the go-ahead that we're going to go on Shark Tank. We had no business going on Shark Tank whatsoever. Okay, let me make that very clear. So a lot of you guys know me. I had no business going on Shark Tank. They reached out to us. We didn't apply. It was a very, very quick process for us to get on the show. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess I gotta get pretty smart here on what my business is and what the company's supposed to do, and numbers and profit margins and all this stuff that I don't enjoy. So we did it. And then, but every day that once it started becoming more and more a reality is I visualized it in my head. I visualized the doors opening up. I visualized us walking down. I visualized us just crushing it in front of the sharks, and then us having to pick which one we're going to go with. Which, if you watch the show, that's not what happened. But I was so, and the thing was, my end state was, I didn't care about the money. We didn't go on the show because we didn't need the money, because the company was never supposed to be big. What my goal that I told myself was, we're going to do this because we want to show people in Portsmouth and in Southern Ohio that you can build a business here, okay? Secondly, we're doing this as a way to show veterans that there's an opportunity and an avenue for you once you get out, okay? That's what I started telling myself. So when you can remove yourself from the situation and do it for a bigger cause, a bigger purpose, it's a game changer. Lastly, like, dare to take that risk. Dare to discover what that unique code that God wrote in your DNA. All right? We don't need people who are just well. We need people who are very fit, that God has given us, put us here to accept this challenge so we can change our area. Okay? Thank you guys very much. This is now a 7-minute AMRAP.
Yep, lit, yep, lamp, yep, dirty, yep, clothes, yep, hamper, trap, yep, starting, fold, what, rocket, yeah, hey, yeah, it's an Audi, zoom, ZZ's, now, hit.
You know what I like? Fucking stupid fucking remotes and fucking work. Fucking YouTube channel is gonna be fucking E'd out. Straight fucking explicit. Alright! Hey, you guys better get ready. This remote ain't gonna last long. You got 10 seconds.
Stamp, lean, frat, hey, nasty, yeah, whoa, uh-oh, snap, hey, that, tap, whoa, handshake, what's that?
On my 12s, whiskers and dells.
What about you?
Yeah, masseuse.
And send it right back to you?
Shake out the deuce. Bet we gon' figure. I've been at.
Yeah. Ooh, I want my little man. I went to zoo.
With a wood in my ear.
Yeah.
Made the roof disappear.
Ooh, to Erica Badu. Yeah.
Used to ride Havana your boots.
I'm sort of bougie, but I'm not a.
You got the goose, but it's not a Javinci. I some palms they be itching. You reckon braids different.
Diva Sache, look through the shades.
She like to me colors, it's in the kitchen.
I'm Mr. Lean with apple juice.
She up a bean, she want a juice.
Guys, big round of applause! Guys, what we need, please, help each other put equipment back. You smell anything, you sweat anything. Thank you, Chase. Let's get it cleaned up. Sooner we're done here, the sooner we go up the street.
No good.
Good, man. A lot of people got their first muscle ups, pull ups. It was a lot of fun.
Where we getting our head to?
Up the street, pies and pints, donut burgers, beers. It's only one way to fucking celebrate after that.
Sweet.
This is what a group of good people looks like. Hard-working, fun-loving, good people. People that gave me a sense of belonging after I left the military. I owe everything to these people. That's what Doc Spartan TV is all about. These people, this tribe. Our goal is to broadcast the light from an area that's been overshadowed by the darkness for far too long. This is an inside look of the rule breakers, the renegades, and the rebels who refuse to believe the negativity. My good buddy Bert Soren once told me, I just want to have extraordinary experiences with extraordinary people. But to do that, you've got to risk being extraordinary yourself. Welcome to Doc Spartan TV, where extraordinary people are doing extraordinary things. Thanks for tuning in.